So I am 29 weeks and 3 days today, which is great. I am feeling a lot better than last week. Last week in my vlog, I was feeling very down, and I actually thought about redoing that vlog. I haven't watched it since I recorded it, so I'm not sure how much it came across, but I was just not in a good place. I was feeling like it was all taking forever, and I don't know what was going on. I was just having a dip in how everything was feeling, and I guess that happens. So I ended up not refilming it just because of that, because I figure, I'm gonna have ups and downs, and if I'm always doing these vlogs in a super cheery way, then that's not realistic. That's not how I'm feeling. That's not a good record of how my pregnancy is going. So anyway, this week is a lot better. I'm actually feeling a lot of weight lifted right now because I just had my doctor's appointment, and I think I have a little bit of anxiety when those are coming up. I don't know why, because I've always been really healthy and everything has always been fine, but I guess it's just some doctor anxiety that I've had. So I maybe was feeling that last week, I don't know. But now it's done. That's why I'm filming this a day late, because I wanted to get the doctor's appointment done this morning and then record so that I would have something to talk about. So let me start with symptoms really quick. There's not much, and then I'll tell you about today's doctor's appointment. So the only thing I've really had this past week is the leg, the sciatic nerve pain in my leg. I had it some, we went to a music festival, and I had it some there because we were walking around, and I think the heat caused a little bit of swelling in my leg maybe. So it was kind of painful, but we did a lot of sitting too, so it worked out just fine. And then the day after, I just relaxed the whole day, which was fine. So that has been basically the only real symptom that I've had. Last week, I don't know if I talked about this, but the movement of the baby has shifted to way lower down, and it kind of worried me for a little bit, but I was told by my doctor that that is fine. That just means that the baby has switched positions, and I guess sometimes that's just how it happens. So beyond that, there hasn't been much different in the last week. I might still be having a little bit of the things from last week, but beyond that, I'm feeling fine. So very happy with all that. Glad to still be sleeping and eating and moving and out and about and all those types of things without too much of an issue. So those are my symptoms for this week. As far as baby stuff that we've been doing, we didn't do much this past week. The only thing that's happened is that Steve has patched up the hole in the wall from when he was installing the lights. So I don't even know if I showed that, but it's just, he cut a little hole in the wall. He's patching it up now. And that is all. The room is still kind of a mess from everything. Hopefully this weekend we'll get a lot of things done with that. So we have some extra time this weekend, so that'll be a good time. And hopefully we'll get the crib up too, because I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, and it's just, there's always, it always takes longer than you think. So anyway, those are the baby things. I don't think we bought anything. Yeah, we did. We went to a sale and bought a couple pairs of pants. So and let's see what else. That is all I think I want to share as far as baby stuff. And then the appointment, I'm getting text messages, so sorry if I'm like glancing all over the place. So as far as the appointments, it went pretty well. The nurse and doctor were so quick today. Sometimes they take forever, but today they were just right in there, right? Even early, actually. I think they called me back 10 minutes early, so that was really nice. And they said everything looks good. At this point, I have gained 20.5 pounds. So they said that's right on track for 29.5 weeks. So I guess it feels like a lot, but apparently that's where I should be. And blood pressure's good. Baby's heartbeat is good. The baby's heartbeat has lowered a little bit, but apparently that's fine. And I'm measuring right on track. I'm measuring 29 weeks, and I am 29 weeks, so yay. And that was about it. It was like one of those really super quick appointments where we just go in, check everything, and then done. So now we're switching to every 2 weeks, I think, although my next appointment is actually 3 weeks away. I don't know why. It's just, I have a 3-week gap, but I'm supposed to be going every 2 weeks. But maybe it's like to get me on track, since I'm 29 now and they want me at like 30, 32, 34, you know. So maybe they're just waiting till I'm 32 weeks and then every 2 weeks. I don't know. So basically that is the plan. And then at 36 weeks or something, I'm going to start going every 1 week. So lots of doctor's appointments coming up soon. But I hopefully they'll just be easy and quick like this one and not be anything else. I don't really know. They haven't really told me much about the upcoming appointments. I always had all these big appointments in my head as far as, oh, this is when the ultrasounds will be, this is when you're doing your glucose testing, you know, and now I don't think there's any more like big appointments until the end. That'll be a real big one. The thing I want to talk about is we went to our first baby class. It was, I think, maybe just the intro class. I felt like I had read a lot about pregnancy and stuff before, just out of my curiosity, and so I felt like it was a lot of common sense, but I'm sure that people learned a lot, and some people had questions that, you know, were kind of showing that they might not have read about pregnancy very much. And I think it's also good for the husbands or partners to hear all this. I don't know if they're more or less likely to have read up on it, but for me, I wasn't really sold, but I'm gonna keep going, and it's only 6 times, and one of those times is the hospital tour, which that I'm very excited for, so that'll happen. So we're gonna keep doing that, but for now it's just kind of going and learning about, you know, well, like the basics of what labor is and signs of labor, and, you know, all that. So we'll see. We'll probably get deeper into it, though, I would assume, as the classes progress. So anyway, but that's going on. So that is all for this week, but I will see you all again for week 30. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.